And welcome back to the Nuzlocke. We just defeated the gym leader of Pastoria pretty easily because we had our Edison being our MVP, putting in the work. So we got Edison, our Luxray, Naughty, our Babarrel, I remember this time, Kroot, our Sudowoodo, Horsey the Ponyta, Dark Magician, our Kadabra, and finally our fully evolved Tuxedo Mask. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Still got Torrent. It's got Aqua Jet now. We taught him Grass Knot, which a little helpful during the gym leader fight. I think was a Quagsire he had. Yeah, so he's part steel now, right? Yeah. So he's not fully weak to grass, but he's weak to ground and fighting, which is kind of a step back, in my opinion. Aha, the package finally came from the Veilstone warehouse. So now it's my job to deliver this to the lake. This is an important mission. No failure allowed. No making boo-boos like wandering off into the Great Marsh. You were eavesdropping. I was just talking loudly to myself. If I was in a hurry, I'd pulverize you with my Pokemon. But I have to get on my way to the lake ASAP. So you're lucky I'm out. Oh, and listen up. You. Don't you dare follow me. I do what I want. This is in the air because I want to see the Great Marsh. So we have to go back to the lake? Where? Is that a word? Persistent pest. If our plan works, our boss's dreams come closer to fruition. Our boss's ideal world of free, unlimited root beer is going to be created. So I'm not going to waste my time on a nobody like you. I'm telling you now. Don't you come chasing after me. Uh-oh, THUDD! Whoops, hee hee hee. I'm not always going to plow into you every time we meet. So how's it going? Stop it! Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you and your Pokemon out to see how buff and tough you are. We just took down the gym leader, but I guess that's not good enough. We got 4? Starly? You still have a Starly? Alright, what's his other Pokemon? Because I'm gonna Volt Switch. Level 26. That's not good. We're too beefy. Alright, what would his other Pokemon be? I can't remember. All I know is he has a Torterra. Or Turtwig. Grottle? One of those. Let's just throw out Dark Magician. See how that goes. Weasel. God. Just everyone's gonna be weak to electric type. One and done. Grottle. Not gonna send him out last? Stealth Rock. It's gonna hurt my Ponyta if I switch out. Come on, high roll. There we go. So who did he save for last then? Yeah, you can tell your Pokemon are tough. Ponyta. Ponyta. Let's give him the old Sty Shock. Ooh, setting up. It's gonna stomp, flinch me to death. Wait, I got inner focus. Oh, come on, game. Don't go too easy on me. I lost a lot of mons already. Well, that was easier than both gym leaders. This game isn't really... What just happened? You're telling me I lost? Yeah, give me your money. This game is kind of sputtered out with its levels. Hey, yeah, maybe you did get a bit tougher since last time. That even shocked me a bit, so yeah, I got beat because I was careless. So hey, what was the Team Galactic guy all freaking out about? I don't know what he's up to, but you should chase him down. If you're not a Pokemon and you run like that, you're a bad guy. Alright, stop it. Next time, I'm not holding back. The guy said he was going to the lake. Right? Therefore, our boss who made this is a scientific genius. Is this the lake? Isn't this the ocean? Girl, you're eavesdropping. I was just thinking out loud. You're a persistent pest. I'm getting tired of running away, but I'm not going to waste my energy knocking you around. Is that the same one guy that we keep bumping into? I have to go through here. Are we finally gonna try and take down Team Galactic? Why am I running like this anyway? That new universe the boss was talking about? It's giving me goosebumps thinking about it. So we use this. He's just talking aloud to himself? Way. You were eavesdropping. I was only talking to myself. You're persistent too. I'm pooped out from all the running, but I'm not going to battle you. God, we get it. And he just stands there. What an idiot. No, you're still on my tail. The lake's within sight. You leave me no choice. My Pokemon will knock you out. All one of them. Glammeow. You could be higher than level 30? God. Not even close. Why is everyone so underleveled? Galactic Grunt is defeated. Where? If I didn't run, I could have battled harder. I don't think it works like that. I can't battle anymore. I'm running on fumes. I'll have to give this to Commander. I wish I got to use it at the lake. After him. Oh, it's you. Oh, hello. Long time no see. How's your Pokedex filling up? I came to research the folklore about the lake, but, well, it doesn't appear as if the lake is open to the public now. Have you heard the folklore about it? They say there's an island inside the lake, and that a mysterious Pokemon resides there. No one must enter the chamber of that Pokemon. Sorry to change the subject, but have you seen the group of Psyduck on Route 210? Yeah. Yes, that's right, by the cafe on Route 210. You've seen the group of Psyducks huddled within their heads, yes. Anyway, what should you do? Use this medicine on a Psyduck. You're working on Pokedex, so it should be worthwhile. Secret medicine. I went on a big adventure with a Pokedex when I was younger. It may help you uncover the secret behind the mysterious Pokemon you're researching for. I hope you get to meet every kind of Pokemon there is to see. Goodbye. Alright, so... Route 210. Gonna hop on the back of a random bird. God, look at all these weird twins. Every Sunday I visit the Lost Tower. Alright. Get rid of that. What's up, weirdo? Oh, you're the nursery man, that's right. Alright. Is it right? Yeah, it's right here. Wasn't too far. Psyduck are standing firm. They aren't inclined to move at all. Use the secret medicine? Yes. Cured from their chronic headaches. Well, they're not holding their head in their hands, are they? Why couldn't we just capture them? Just throw Pokeballs at them and then they'll be out of our way. Oh good, you used the secret medicine I gave you. Psyduck are known to suffer from chronic headaches. No one's been able to figure out what triggers the headaches. Ah yes. Can I ask you a big favor? I want you to deliver this old charm to my grandma in Celestic Town. I know there are some rare Pokemon between here and Celestic Town, so it'll be worth your while to go. Can I say no? An old charm. My grandma has this sort of bossy air about her. I think you'll recognize her right away. Yes, I'm sure you will. She's the elder of Celestic Town. Whatever that means. As for the location, look at your town map. You can't miss it. Okay, I'm counting on you. See you again down the road. Random woman who gives a job to a 10-year-old kid. Found Super Repel. Oops. Are we still on Route 10? Yeah. This is all Route 10? Well, we already got our encounter for Route 10, so... And it was a Ponyta. What level you at, huh? 19. See how much that. Oh god. Yeah, I think we'll use one of those super repels we found. Let's just use a repel. Said there would be rare Pokemon around here. Ooh. I'm one of the ninja trio. Being discovered means I must battle. Well, we're gonna have to look out for you then. Ninja boy Fabian. In his little onesie. Uh-oh. Well, we got Bite. And that's it. Too bad we can't use Volt Switch. Back down. Alright. Let's see what his next mon is. Another Geodude? Alright. Switch it up. Let's get all naughty up in here. Come on, you're a thick boy. Yeah. Thick boy indeed. Another Geodude. What's our HP? Alright, as long as he doesn't have sturdy, we're good. We're good. A little sketchy there for a moment. I concede defeat. Oh my god, you got no money, you little jerk. Hyper potion? Alright, so is there another ninja trio out? Another 3 ninjas? There's one. I'm one of the ninja trio. Being discovered means I must battle. Now you discovered me, don't tell me you're a ninja too. No, I'm just not an idiot. Ninja Boy Bruce. Ooh, Stunky. At least it's not more Geodudes. Bolt. Level 27. Oh, and a crit. I don't think we need that crit. I concede defeat. You talk just like your other idiot brother. Alright, where's the third one? It's gonna be over here, right? Aha! Found the trio. And you say the exact same thing. Brennan? That's not a name. Alright, what we got? Level 25. This suit is too good. Horsey leveled up. Skullropey. Skullropey? Down he goes. Defeated Brennan. In his onesie also. Ooh, he had the most money. While I hid in the tall grass, I sensed Pokemon all around me. Furtive sounds of movement, stifled cries. I heard them. More items. Ultra Ball. Alright. Not bad. Whoa. Defog? Another Strapper? Wow, it's not foggy at all now, huh? Let's try to get him in front of the dojo. If I could use the hidden move Defog, I'd clear up the weather in 2 flaps of Staravia's wings. How does defog work, you ask? Bird Pokemon flap their wings to blow away the fog. Sure. Alright, I used defog, but he didn't realize it. While you're struggling to recover, I'll already be with the winner. Your ninja tactics. Joel. Ah, yes. I remember the famous ninja Joel. Alright, Dark Magician works out. Psyshock. Psyshoku. Bam. Down he goes. Well, right now it seems we're kind of in a little bit of a lull. Everyone seems to be a lot weaker. We had 2 gym leaders that were the same level. Our rival still didn't have a fully evolved Pokemon. Still had a Starly. Got a nice group. We still haven't fought a big Team Galactic compound, which I feel like we should have been doing at this point. But maybe we will, I don't know. And now we're doing another errand. Moving another package, or no, it's a charm? An old charm. For Cynthia. Dang. Has Golbat always been like that huge? He was one of the weirdest sprites back in Gen 1. I tells ya. Got a decent level up, though. What's with you? You didn't give me any openings. And you didn't give me much money. Let's get Horsey out there. Spread the wealth. Is there something here? Thank you, Bidoof. Alright. Let's try that again. No? Just a random cut area. As an ace trainer, I have to battle and strut. I need to stay cool and calm whether I win or lose. Let's see how this goes. Alyssa. Hey, I got a Ponyta. Does yours don't stop? 'Cause mine does. Uh-oh. That 3-hit KO might be a 4-hit KO now. Maybe. Definitely now 4-hit KO. I'll have to switch out after this. Oh, we got it. Rattle. Oh. Let's stay in. Use flamethrower. 'Cause it's special. Yay, naughty. That's all you got? Aye, we lost. At least you got some decent money, unlike those little stupid ninja kids. Double battle? Here comes a trainer. Zach, you ready? Let's do this. Jen, watch this. I'm going to use everything you've taught me. Oh, they're a couple. A couple of losers. What we got? Raichu and Gyarados. Oh my god. I am legit scared. Both of my mons are weak. Okay. Should I go for it? Or should I switch? Let's go for it. Aha, we're faster. Double faster. Alright. Now Ponyta just has to survive waterfall. From a Gyarados. Tuxedo Mask at level 37. Nope. That's my fault. Oh, I should have brought in Luxray. Because he could just one-shot him. he's faster? That didn't do much. Twister. Alright. So we lost our horsey. So it's too stubborn to switch. Wow, someone said even better than Jen? Dang, you guys got a lot of money. Oh, man. Alright. Oops. That's right, you have to do it in the Pokemon menu. 2 boxes. Another Gyarados killed us. Because Gyarados killed Clint. God, Clint was at level 30? My god. Alright. Who wants to come out? Sure. Another ace trainer. Seemed a lot of confidence. Let's see if it's justified. Well, we don't have much confidence right now. Ernest. Motham. I'll be honest, I like Motham. Mainly because he reminds me of Mega Man X2. Bug bite. Dang, that did a lot. Luxio. Intimidate, alright. And I'm part water, I got, remember that. Trail Groot. Bite. Yeah. Sucker Punch. Or Rock Tomb. Just go with Rock Tomb. Dang, we're faster? But we're so slow. Roar? Well, I lowered his speed, so... Picked on the wrong guy. Should've just used Bite. I don't know what I was thinking. Woohoo, naughty. Its defense is pretty low. Groot leveled up. Special defense is pretty low. Onyx, really? I knew I should have used Volt Switch. Don't you dare use Earthquake. I don't know if you would know Earthquake at this point. Smackdown? Don't give us a freebie game, come on. Super effective. Not like the Smackdown would have killed us. Dang, Edison's level 38. Extra sensory? What is that? User attacks with an odd unsuitable power. Yeah, we'll get rid of Psycho Shift. It's just a straight up 80 power psychic attack, right? Got rid of confusion, I guess. Got more money, huh? Oh, he's evolving already? Get a knockdown. Yay! What's this data? If it flips its head upside down, it's a sign that it is engaged in a very complex thinking. How would you know that? You can't know what he's thinking. What do you look like now, huh? Ugh. Well, his special's pretty good. That's about it. He's pretty slow. He's level 21, so he's really low. Ooh. Whoa! Hello. A ninja can use all sorts of cool techniques, such as hiding, and also hiding. Dustox. Who do I have out? Naughty. He's weak, right? Just gonna switch out Tuxedo. Shock. That's right. I'm steel. You can't do anything to me. It's poison. Leech Life. God, Leech Life was like one of the worst attacks in Gen 1. Because it's the only thing that Zubat knew, and you would always run into Zubats. Take forever and they'd heal some damage, and it did no damage. It was just super boring. My ninja techniques failed to work, and you failed to give me any money. Rock Smash. Really need to put in the time of showing me what's going on? Shadow Ball. That might be useful later. Sure. Uh-oh. This buff physique isn't just for show. It's faux show. Black belt Adam. Not joke. Alright. Just going to Edison. Really? Focus energy? Is this gonna one-shot? Big roided up buff boy? That's the sound he made. About to say, we ninjas appear when you least expect us. Ninja Boy Nathan. Rogo. Blinding poison. Just headbutt him. Dang. Got some decent attack. Yay, knocked out. A little bit. Well, we could yawn, but I think we'll just headbutt. Poison. God. Poison a lot this playthrough. Not very fun. Got one more? Is that it? That's it. I didn't expect to lose. No one expects to lose. Antidote. Potion. Item. Smoke ball. Is that to run from wild encounters? I'll teach you about the charms of bird Pokemon. Please do. I always liked Firo, Priyana, and THUDD, and Pidgey, and Staravia. Staraptor? Is that the fully evolved version? I don't know, maybe... Probably as a whole, flying types are probably my favorite type. Like if you were just take each type and line them up and be like, how many Pokemon do you like out of this group? It'd probably be flying. Because that'd be like all the legendary birds and Lugia and Ho-Oh. Satu, I like Satu. Satu's cool. Psychic is another one I really like. Naughty leveled up. Tuxedo Mask. Takedown. It's not that strong, is it? 9? Oh god. Nah, I'd rather keep what I got. Level up. Tuxedo Mask, level 38. Wow, I admit I'm quite surprised. So am I. Like, I like Doduo and Dodrio. I don't know, I think there's a lot of interesting, good-looking flying types. Maybe because they're just so simple. Skarmory. Skarmory's awesome. Too bad he's not very good. I was a big fan of Skarmory. Because I'm a big fan of Gen 2. I always thought the card looked awesome. I also like steel types. Yep. Not choke. Uh-oh. I think we'll play it safe. Just switch out. God, are we weak to fighting now? Barrel's weak. Groot's weak. And Empoleon's weak. So that's half our team right there. Wisdom is neutral. Dark Magician resists, but he's so frail, doesn't really matter, and Edison's neutral too. So I mean, we have Pokemon strong against fighting, so it's not completely one-sided. We don't have a one that's good against steel type, though. So that's not good. Because we lost our horsey. Youth is startling. Ooh, you gave us some money. You have an interesting hairdo, I must say. Somehow it makes me happy seeing a young yet sure-footed trainer such as yourself. Thanks. Let's take some berries. Citrus, yes. They're all happy. Did some berry action there. Still Route 210. Alright, finally. Somewhere different. Hello. They say this town has been here since Sinnoh was made. What would bring you to a place far off the beaten path? There's nothing to see here but some ancient Pokemon etchings. Oh, now this is interesting. Let's see your Pokemon. It clearly likes you very much. You can have this. Okay. It's about trust between trainer and Pokemon. Developing trust is the key to victory. Thanks, I guess. Probably have to do some grinding with Noctowl. There's an odd spaceman in front of the ruins. There isn't anything there, but that only seemed to make him angry. He's saying he will blow the town up with a bomb. The nerve of it all. If only I were younger, I'd punish that spaceman with my Pokemon. What does your age matter? If you have Pokemon, just use the Pokemon. There's an odd spaceman in front of the ruins. Alright. Hello, hey, do you know what they say? They say Pokemon created the Sinnoh region. Alright. Hello. Don't you walk away. You must bear down and train, for that time is unimportant. Therefore, I have no need to watch. Take this from me. Analog watch Poketech, alright. Thanks. I guess. Route 211. That might be new area. Hello. There's no Pokemart in this town. Instead, you can buy and sell items at the house right next to me. Okay. So there's no Pokemart, but there is a market. May I help you? You can buy revives. Anything else? No. What do you got? Timer ball? Sure. It's the opposite of a quick ball. That's it. Hello. Putting on a pair of glasses changes how the world looks. Taking off a pair of glasses changes how the world looks too. So would you like to change how the world looks to your Pokemon? Pair of wise glasses. At night, reflect on what you've learned with wise glasses. Wise glasses boost the power of special moves. Alright. Where are you from? Twin Leaf Town, you say. Isn't that close to Lake Verify? That lake is said to be the home of Miss Spirit, the being of emotion. Must be looking over you. My big sister is studying the myths of Sinnoh. She wants to know how people and Pokemon interact with days of myths. Were things different back then, or were they the same as now? They were literally different. She says the focus of her research. How could you not know that things were different back then? Howdy, starting up on local history? Things were different yesterday. So of course things were different back then. Hello, Mount Coronet Tower is at the center of Sinnoh. In a way, it's the closest place to the sky in this region. If I climb to the top of Mount Coronet, will I be able to see all of Sinnoh? Oh. Alright, that's it. It's a shrine. Spaceman. This town is insignificant. There's nothing of value here. It doesn't need to exist, so I'll blow it up with a galactic bomb. If you try to mess with me, I'll shut you down with a Pokemon battle. That's what's it going to be. Are you going to mess with me? Nah, you can blow this place up. That's right, very smart. You know what's good for you, Team Collective. Just come out to the boonies like this for everyone's sake. Your cooperation is appreciated. And where's my partner? Oh, I killed him. Town's insignificant. Yes, we're going to oppose you. No, the universe even. Let's fight. Beautifly. Naughty. Level 25. Headbutt. Just headbutt everything. Krogunk. You know what? I think I might headbutt. Dang, he went down too. Krogunk is pretty frail, right? He's got low defense. Oh no, I just got worked over, and by a kid no less. Too much to handle. Whatever, I'm out of this one-horse town. There's nothing to do here anyways. See old lady, yeah. Well, aren't you quite the trainer? That was magnificent. As the elder of Celestic Town, I give you my thanks. Oh, that old charm, may I see it? What's that? You say Cynthia entrusted you with it to deliver to me? That's Cynthia. She's my granddaughter. You handed over the old charm to the elder. This old charm is something made in Celestic Town long ago. It was made in honor of a mythical deity said to have created Sinnoh. These old charms are still discovered now and again. Since you're in Celestic Town, why not take a look around inside the ruins? Gone to the trouble of visiting, so why not go examine the ruins? Alright. Is there any Pokemon in here? Is there anything in here? You examine the ancient cave painting, mysterious design cover a whole section of the wall. There are three strange things forming a triangle. In the middle of them is a shining sphere. Shining Pearl! It makes sense now. That's why it's called Shining Pearl. The cave painting reminds me of an old story. There once was a man from... Oh, there existed a being so powerful it was considered a deity at the time. Opposing this being were three Pokemon. The three kept balance with the one, as if they formed a triangle. It's an ancient legend of Sinnoh that is still told to this day in Celestic Town. Oh yes, I found something useful. You should take this. They belong to my granddaughter, but she's not using them. Okay. It's a bunch of TMs. Surf is the hidden move app. Allows you to move across the surface of the water. Each of these TMs can surf. The user controls a huge wave, tracks everything around it except the user itself and attacks. And my granddaughter said something about, what was it? Oh yes, you can use surf for your Pokétech to cross water, such as seas and rivers. To use the hidden mission in the field, you need the first obtain the Hearthorn gym badge. On that matter, you will have to handle it yourself, I'm afraid. That was the gym with the super contest show, right? Oh, hello. There appears to have been an insignificant struggle here. Everyone should step back and view things from a bigger perspective. Yes, a bigger perspective. One that embiggens the universal scale. My name is Cyrus. I seek the power to create a new world. A world without strife, with unlimited root beer. However, that power seems to be unavailable here. We've met before, yes? You were working at a Starbucks? No? It was at Mount Coronet, that's right. If you discover any power derived from the legends of Sinnoh, inform me. Here's my number. For that power is what I need to create my new world. Okay, that was just weird. Fighting off creeps left and right. That's what you do in the world of Pokemon. Alright, I think this counts as a new encounter. So we're gonna go ahead and get one. Graveler. Well, we don't have a Geodude right now. So I guess this counts. Hopefully he won't self-destruct. And... thank you, Mr. Beefy. Should have threw a quick ball, I guess. So that was Route 211. Congratulations to me. Could have used another friend after losing our horsey. Well, hopefully our luck will change. I'm surprised how many mons we've lost. It's usually from a Gyarados. Or me being stupid. Alright, I'll probably have to... probably take some time out and get Noctowl good to go. So it looks like we might be back on our way to Hawthorne City. Are we supposed to cut through Mount Coronet? Is that the idea? That might be what we're gonna do. Alright. So that might be fun. So next stop is probably gonna be Hawthorne, and we're gonna be fighting the Hawthorne gym leader. Got a nice little group. Probably do some grinding. Get wisdom up. Teach some new moves. I got Surf now. I'll give that to Naughty. And we will be on our way. If you enjoyed this, please join me again. Like and subscribe. Do all the fun little things that you need to do to make sure you don't miss an episode. And we will be back to take on the next challenges in our Nuzlocke of Shining Pearl.